absolutely absurd. Freaking freezing out here. I just got out of a 3-hour meeting. It was a training session. I had to come out to this deserted, frozen field just to cool down. All of our department, all ready to go. The trainer's not there. He's not logging in. He's not showing up. The guy ends up popping in, no kidding, 15 minutes late. He says that there was a technical issue, that the IT department didn't let him into the meeting, and he wasn't the one who was supposed to be letting us into the meeting. Dude's late, immediately throws his IT department under the bus. And the worst thing is, the IT guy is in the meeting too. It's like, dude, even if it is his fault, you're gonna embarrass him in front of your client? The guy has no presentation. He has nothing prepared. Let's flip this around. This looks really nice. This landscape is beautiful though. This is nice. You can come here, I'm all heated up. You can really just cool down in these sub-freezing temperatures. Whew. Switching hands for this camera. Man, it's cold. It's cold outside. So yeah, he's late. He doesn't have anything presented and just shows up for the 3-hour meeting 3-hour training session that he's supposed to lead, and just says, well, what do you guys want to talk about? Of course, I'm in no way bitter about this. I'm not all hot and flustered. I need to come out in this frozen field just to cool myself down a little bit before going back to work. I'm on my lunch break. I didn't just leave unannounced. So how could you prevent this from happening to you? Here are a couple tricks that I like to use to make sure that meetings, especially when I'm running the meeting, that they go smoothly. We all stay on task. We're not wasting anybody's time. What you got to do is have a list of action items. Whew, getting a little windy. We had a snow squall here today. You ever hear of a snow squall? Me either. But that's what our phones all alerted us to. If you're having an online meeting, like if you're having a distance meeting, what are they called? Like a Teams meeting, you're going to want to set up that meeting and have the notes in the description of the meeting. You're going to have the title, you're going to have the attendees, who all's required, and then like just a quick bullet point list of the things that you're going to cover in that meeting. Just see this. Very nice scenery out here. Should make everybody feel just a little bit better. Whew. Whew. It's cold. I think I'm sufficiently calmed down now. Ready to think a little more clearly. Realize that we all have our flaws. Nobody's perfect. And maybe just go back to my car, warm up again a little bit, and discuss this further there. Why don't we do that? Oh man. Oh, how far away is my car? How far did I walk already? Goodness. Okay. A little colder outside than I thought it was. Whew. Here comes the sun. So, let me back up for a second. The thing is, I had just a ton of stuff that I needed to get done today. I have some important programming tests. I have to do like a site-wide audit for accessibility, making sure that the background of each of our pages and the images on it have enough contrast so that they can be read with people who have, visual impairment. I have more on my plate to finish today because I can't, delegate that stuff to somebody else in order to join this 3-hour training session. And then, on top of that, the training session was just a complete cluster. It was a total mess. The guy leading it showed up 15 minutes late. If this ever happens to you, just take one for the team, okay? Do yourself a favor, do everybody on your team a favor, and do your clients a favor. Just say, hey, we messed up, we're here now, and we want to make the best of it. That's all it takes. You don't need to say, oh, the IT guy screwed up. So the meeting starts. Kind of. The thing is, the guy didn't have like a lesson plan. Kind of just sat down on his desk and asked us, what do you want to talk about? What do you guys want to learn? We don't know what we don't know, man. If you're leading a meeting, assume that. Assume that you are going to bring something to the table that the people that you are teaching don't have any knowledge of. Another good idea would be first to ask what the team's knowledge is on the subject that you're going to be covering. Then you can kind of tailor your message so you know if they're complete beginners or if they're a little bit more advanced. You can give them the information that they currently need at their current stage. So he asks our team, what do we want to learn about? But let me offer this bit of advice. If you're going into a meeting, you know the topic of it, just jot down a couple questions that you already have, so that if something like this happens and you don't have a great presenter, that you can kind of step up and help them guide you through what you need to know. So eventually we decide on a couple points that we want to learn about, and the training company doesn't have any example files prepared that they could demonstrate what they want to teach us. It sounds so bizarre. So then on our side, we're looking for files that we could email them during the meeting so they can download them, open them, and show us maybe what the issues, or how to correct the issues that we're having with them. Maybe find other issues that we don't even know are there. So the first 45 minutes of this meeting was determining what do we all want to talk about and what files are we going to use. It didn't go well. The thing is, when the guy got a file that he could use to demonstrate a point, he was really good at it. He could flow, he could explain everything that was going on in the file, how to modify it, and demonstrate how to do that to us so that we could understand it. So if you can do all that, just have a presentation ready. Have your own files set up, you know what I mean? Then it won't feel like such a waste of time to your client. What I would recommend, if you're in a position where you can set up a meeting, is to set up the meeting in whatever software that you use to do that. Give a title to the meeting, location and time, of course, a list of attendees, who has to be there, who's optionally there, and then in the description of the meeting, just put a few bullet points of what you hope to cover during it. That way everybody's going to have kind of an outline of what they can expect and give them an idea of what they can bring to the table during the meeting. And then as a bonus, if it's an in-person meeting, have your notes written out, your outline of what you are going to present, what you're going to talk about. Print them off for not only yourself, but also for anybody else who is actually physically at the meeting with you. They can use this paper to look, oh, this is what we're going to cover. He's at this point. This is what's coming next. I see down here toward the end of the meeting, he's going to discuss this. And I've been thinking about this over the past week, so let me jot down a question that I have for him. It just makes everything go way more smoothly when everybody knows what you're going to be talking about and roughly when you're going to be discussing those certain topics. If it's a fully online meeting or, partially in the office, partially online, then just distribute your outline in an email or within the meeting notes, something like that. So even people who you can't hand a copy of what you're going to be talking about to, they can have that on their end. I will say that we have had several training sessions with this company already, and they are usually so information dense that you're just taking down notes the entire time. You're learning so much. It's been fantastic, in a way, overwhelming. And this meeting, sarcastically speaking, has really made up for all that. A lot of people will say stuff like, oh, this meeting could have been an email. But in truth, emails can be a big waste of time too. If you want to be able to send out emails without wasting your time or the receiver's time, check out this video right here where I discuss a few tips and tricks of how to get better responses from your emails. See ya.